So I went to Knott's Berry Farm. It was a Wednesday initially. I went on that Wednesday because the previous week someone told me that the new train for Xcelerator was going to be running on that Wednesday. So I was like, yo, I'm going to go on Wednesday to get ride it on the first day and check it out. Turns out that was a fucking lie. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a lie. Maybe they just had issues, but it wasn't open all day, so I was bummed. So came back on that Friday hoping that it was going to be open. Showed up and yeah, man, it was operating. I like drove up the back way through Knott's and drove past Xcelerator and saw that it was operating with the new train. So hell yeah, very excited. Dude, being a coaster enthusiast is like so stupid. Like why am I this excited about like a new piece of fucking hardware of metal and bolts and shit that's put together that has wheels on it for like a thing that's just like by where I live? Like I need to fix my priorities, but like no, fuck that. Roller coasters, Xcelerator, let's get it, dude. Xcelerator fucks so hard. It is such a great ride, and like it was closed for forever, and now they got this new train, and I'm fucking excited, man. I'm excited to try it out and see what the hell is up, and I'm just kind of excited to be a part of something new that's coming to my home park. I was excited to analyze that shit, dude. See how the train rides, see how the lap bars feel. I feel fucking pathetic talking like this, but I love this shit, man. Hell yeah. Very excited to give it a ride. Entered the park, went straight over to Xcelerator, hopped in line. Thankfully, like, the park was pretty dead. I was surprised for a Friday night. I don't know, the line looked to be about 20 minutes or so, 15, 20 minutes, which was incredible. And it was like right at like golden hour. Sunset, dude, it's beautiful. Matches the track colors and shit. I don't know, let me know what you think of the track colors. I like them and I don't like them, but also I don't really know what I would suggest to make them better either, but whatever. Great ride, dude. Dude, I really don't care that those track colors could be like poo-poo and pee-pee colored, but like that ride is so fucking incredible that it whatever, who gives a shit. Yeah, not waiting for the front because that shit is an outrageously long line, so I usually go for the back because like front row is the best, but other than that, the back is fucking crazy because of the airtime you get over the top. So yeah, went over to the back. The third to last and second to last row were closed, so basically operating with only 4 out of its 5 cars, which kind of sucks. But yeah, it's a new train, you know, little things are expected like that. I'm just really thankful that it was operating. The train's colors, it's red with the American flag, but it's like flames. Honestly, I absolutely would not have been my first choice. The American flag looks kind of fucking stupid, I think. Kind of cringe. The red is dope, but like, yeah, I don't know. Do like, don't do the flag. Do like red, like hot rod red, which it is, and then like a fucking, just like flames. Like, even like white flames would go so hard. Like, fuck, man. Could someone like make that? I don't know how to do that, but like, could someone do a fucking render of that? Like, the hot rod red train with like white flames, that would be fucking sick, dude. But whatever, beggars can't be choosers, and yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. So got a back row ride, which was dope, dude. Yeah, man. You're probably familiar, if you've been around my channel, you're probably familiar with what Xcelerator is and what that shit does to the human body. But if you don't, this is it. Basically, you sit down and then you strap in, and then that shit rocks back, and the lights turn on, and then that shit fires you out of the station, like that scene in 2001: Space Odyssey at the end, like that shit. But it's like that condensed into 2 fucking seconds, and then you fly up 200 feet in the air, and then you see the whole city, and it's crazy, and then you fly down, straight down, and twist to the right with crazy ass airtime, and then you have the 2 turns, which you're probably gonna black out on that shit because there's so many positive G's pulling the blood from your brain, and then you hit the brakes, and then it's over. The whole ride's like 20 seconds, but those 20 seconds are ridiculous, man. Yeah, so that was my first ride on Xcelerator that day. After that, I headed over to Hangtime because I haven't done it in a while. Parks Gerslauer Infinity Coaster. I'm not talking about Hangtime. Hangtime's all right, but it's Xcelerator time. So went back over to Xcelerator. Got another ride in the back. Hell yeah. It was funny. The ride op was like just like screaming when the train would launch. Then after that, I went out to the movies with my partner, and we saw Paddington 3, Paddington in Peru. Yo, I fuck with Paddington, man. I bet Paddington would fuck with Xcelerator big time. Thoughts on the new train? I'd say it was a little smoother, honestly. Like the other one, the purple one, which, yeah, by the way, the purple one looks really fucking sick. Just like traditional flame colors, and then the hot rod like sparkly purple. That shit's cool. But yeah, like I don't know, the new train, the red train, like it's smoother. It's smoother. Not much smoother because like the other one wasn't rough by any means, but this one like definitely less of a rattle, especially in the back. Like it can be rougher in the back, but yeah, felt overall smoother. I mean, feels the same. Maybe honestly, I felt maybe it was like a teeny bit smaller. Like my feet, I honestly had some trouble like fitting my feet under the things, but I could just be tripping. I don't know. No faster or slower than normal. All the forces felt pretty much exactly the same. Launch felt the same. Restraints are the same. Yeah, man, same shit. But that's a good thing. You know, I'm glad it wasn't degraded in any way. So hell yeah. So one thing I want to clarify. I want to ask the community out there. I do not know where this train came from. I've heard so much different shit, dude. I feel like people just say shit on the internet for like internet points. People just say shit without really knowing anything because they just saw another person say some shit and then they just keep saying the same shit. I don't know. I've heard that this train came from Dragster. I've heard that it's a completely brand new train. I've heard that it came from Dragster and they just put the old shell on this one. I've heard that it's the old train that they fixed up and refurbished and now it's back. I've heard a bunch of shit. I have no idea. It is definitely not a brand new train because there were plenty of little scuffs and like wear and tear along like the chassis and shit and like on the seats and stuff like that. So definitely isn't brand new. They had some new things on there, like the covers on the restraints were absolutely brand new. That should be looking crispy, dude. It was like black, which was cool. But yeah, man. I mean, even like the shell looked really nice. It didn't look scratched or worn down. It looked very crisp and new and nice. So I don't know. Can someone who actually knows like what the fuck they're talking about let me know where this train came from? Because I think it'd be sick if it came from Dragster, because then that means I finally got to ride Dragster. You know, like it's basically the same fucking thing. Like if you ride Xcelerator twice, that's like riding Dragster once. So everyone fucking knows that. So I finally got to ride original Dragster, which is sick. I love Xcelerator so much, dude. The like pride that I have having this shit at my home park, it's like the same pride that people have when they're like repping their city super hard and they'll like stab someone over it, you know? That's how I feel about Xcelerator. Like if someone says some bad shit about Xcelerator, I'm gonna be actually upset because they're fucking wrong. Because Xcelerator is the shit. That shit is ridiculous. I fuck with it so hard. It's so unique nowadays, and the launch is like so violent, dude. It feels like God is like throwing you into a wormhole. I said it in my other video, but that launch makes you, that launch turns you into Flat Stanley, dude. And it's so intense and so exhilarating and crazy that it feels like the first time I ever like stage dove in my life. I don't know if anyone here has ever like stage dove, but that shit is pretty scary. You know, you're like pumped up with the music and the adrenaline, and then you have that feeling of like, oh fuck, I just gotta send it, I just gotta go, and then you do it, and then you are at the mercy of whatever happens to you next. You have zero control. Whatever happens in the next 30 seconds, no one can ever know whatever is gonna happen. That's what riding Xcelerator is like for real, dude. Like you're at the mercy of that shit, and it is so insane. Dude, once you hit the brake run, you feel like you just conquered something beyond this world of comprehension. Fucking sick. And yeah, I'm like being dramatic, but also I'm fucking not. This is how this shit makes me feel. I've ridden Xcelerator like actually hundreds of times in my life, and that shit never ever gets old. It is insane every single time. It's fucking wild every single time, dude. No matter what seat you sit in, whatever the fuck, like if you've ridden that shit 10 times in a day, the 10th time will be just as fucking ridiculous and catch you off guard as much as the first time. So good. If Cedar Fair or Six Flags, whatever, dude, if you fuck with Xcelerator, if you get rid of Xcelerator or do something bad, you don't want to know. You don't even want to know, dude. You don't want to know. Okay, all jokes aside, I don't know. It's sick, man. I love this shit. If you've been around my channel, you know that I love this shit, and it makes me happy, and it makes me excited. And yeah, it's cool because like it made me really excited as a kid. It's just like fascinating and interesting, and like even as an adult now, I still feel like a little kid when I get to go to these parks and have a really awesome time. Quick day at Knott's. rides, 2 on Xcelerator, 1 on Hangtime. Ride rankings, Hangtime 2, Xcelerator 1. Fuck yeah. Good shit, man. Like, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Xcelerator. If you've ridden it, if you've done the new train, if you've done the old train, let me know, man. I love you all. I love you. Goodbye.